So just don't do anything silly like that. For the T side, however, it probably should be basic stuff to play the defaults and the executions. We've got Kevlar and Utility in for the Chaos side. Utility on Vanity and Leaf. Diffuse kit over for Wiz. Double flash set for him. And into the apartments for the default.
3 CTs are here, and they're actually going to boost a player up very aggressive. This is Wilco trying to make an early contact. And when he finds that first kill, they follow up with a flashbang, and he gets 2 on the pistol. Now Jumanchu chiming forward. We've seen what they've done in the pistols in the past, Jay, and it looks like this might be another pistol round victory for them. It's all down to Vanity to try and bring it back. 1 versus 4, the pistol gods of RBG. 3 for 3 in pistol rounds in this series, Jay.
That's pretty decent, actually. I mean, for RBG, it's obviously momentum swings, so they can just continue just grinding up these kind of rounds. Clinical shooting from the USPs coming out for the CT side. Very, very well placed there from Wolco. And for RBG, again, clinical shutdown of the apartments push. All 5 players were there. They stacked their way in. Wolco with 3 frags in that round. Beautiful pistol. Beautiful pistol coming out from RBG. And as you mentioned, 3 for 3. Looking real good here to start off the CT side.
And the anti-eco and Chaos, even without a bomb plan, Jay, are going for the force buy-in, and Wrath's going to be the first one to fall. To that M4 of Jumanchu. Out from mid, John G's just going to bypass that incendiary, but he's got 3 players to deal with. He needs a little bit more support from his teammates. It's going to come through. Kill for the T side. Seven trying to tap away. They do a fair bit of damage, and now it's a 2, making a 2-on-1. What was that shot from Leaf?
Coming back here, this is damage to RBG side. At the very least, this round will be expensive, if not won now by Chaos. Vermas and M4 picked up. Rotated into the T-spawn for Hex. Let's see how far he'll go with this. Zeppa setting ready, sees it around the corner, takes that fight, loses it. So now it's the Famas here, set towards the stairs. Going to stall for time, play passive. Wait for that position to come out from the ramp control, and Hex is not being silent about the force. Way through there comes Lee for the frag. 3 kills for him, and a massive return round from Chaos. Again, the anti-ecos getting to the RBG side.
Yeah, look, I was hoping, Jay, that after seeing them not lose to anti-ecos in that first map, that maybe there was some talk over the last few days on how they can fix them up. But look, to be completely honest, they did shut it down. They had an intent of trying to fight in through mid. We saw 3 players, Window, Connector, and Shaw, all take fights. But in the end, it was really Least Eagle that just brought that round back.
Clinical shooting from the pistol. Sprays up here from the rifles. The from Zeppa going to get involved, and Zeppa closes out the last kill. 3 for him all in all. Nice and simple for the T side to convert. A much more simple conversion here for the Chaos Cap. And 2-1 up to the board. It will be full eco this time from RBG. No rifles, no SMGs, no force investment, just USPs across the board.
It should be a clean-up round. I mean, look, this Mac-10 and Vanity's got an opportunity, Jade, to maybe start to rip in, build up a little bit of money on this T side, get enough for him to invest in for an AWP into the next round if he wants. A fast play up through mid, and Raf's gonna hear the footsteps, and he goes, you know what? I'm quite happy to just fall back.
Yep. Gonna M4 in, just to rip them apart here. Oh, that spray transfer to Hext. Jumanchu will take him down, but to hold on to that M4 is his priority. Evade the T-side forces who are splitting in from the T-spawn out of the mid-control. Leaf will get Jumanchu to drop. Pony left alone in a 1-on-4 scenario USP. No damage done here. See if that Mac-10 of Vanity can swing in to get the M4 back.
Hang on.
What? No! No! No way! He's got to swing round. They can't get to the wallbang position. I think John G's just got enough time for this. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're okay. It's no ninja. No sneaky play. I honest to God thought that would have been a full 10-second stick. If John G made his way even further out towards market, then that probably could have been a 10-second stick.
Yeah. Imagine if they had a kit. Look, you make the point, Jay, in the pregame, you know, rushing up mid and through CT and things like that. I think Chaos just got so overconfident there. They just completely left the bomb site. That could have been a Ninja 10-second defuse with no utility and just a USP. But now we go into the rifle round. Looks like it's going to be the balance come out, flash over the top. Leap finds an opening kill. Trades are coming back, though, from the CT side. And they hold on to the man advantage. The mid lurk can't find anything, and now it's all down onto Jonji to try and bring this round back.
The Mild Spray good for one. Heavily tagged up though on the second base to Walker, and Walker will get the trade, so second to the board of the RBG side. And a rebite coming in from Chaos should see the full weapons come out for fullties here. The AKs, the AWP could be afforded. Vanity's going to opt against it. Notice the AK set in with a full sets utility. Everybody here. And Pony also to buy into another M4 on the CT camp. Actually going for the FAMAS and utility here. So again, firepower being hurt by the RBG side. The damage coming through from Chaos has definitely come to hurt the CT side.
A little bit of utility out through. It looks like they want to try and brute force their way through. RBG not really looking at trying to take any mid-push. Pony playing a pretty aggressive angle through connector. Outside of him, and no one is really pushing any further forward. Chaos just going into their default. I'm trying to establish a little bit of control a bit later into the round. Smoke out to the top connector means that Pony's attention is going to be pulled away from that mid position unless he repositions out towards stairs. Chaos looking like they're going to try to put their way into a bomb site.
Most under Pony and Jumanchu at the moment, so it's just tags up. Pretty heavy tags at the very least. Vanity going to peek right into Pony's position. That's going to be a kill for the FAMAS. Swapped out to the AK next. 5-on-4 situation. RBG continue to press forward. Jumanchu backed up, ready to receive. Sees Leaf over at a sandwich position. Leaf caught not looking the right way. Doesn't register. There's a player right in front of him. Now 3 standing for the Chaos side. 2 casualties untraded here by the T side forces. They're making their way into the site slowly but surely. Another kill will be isolated by Jumanchu. The timing is perfect for each RGB peak. And the picks come through. Wrath 1v5. Bomb out in the open. He's got no chance.
What an excellent round from RBG. We saw them somewhat struggle on the gun rounds over in that last map, but well, I'll tell you what here, no one going down, nice and easy from RBG. They've kept the economy pretty low for Chaos, 3-3. We've got another tied up scoreline.
Yeah, even out again. The early game's going particularly well for RBG. I wonder if that's going to carry on, though. Again, you talk about the early game from the last matchup, and the last map, you saw how close, you know, RBG were able to take it, how much confidence they had on their CT side in the first few rounds of the pistol and conversion. They were up 4-1 at one point against Chaos, so early game. Freshness coming in from the CT side. A good flashbang going to catch them and miscoordinate the entire catwalk presence from the D side. Depper and John G get those 2 frags. Pony can trade back on a instant headshot. 4v2 scenario. Ladder room opened up here on the short controls. Depper's going to take some damage, but Hex will take back Wrath for the trade. All left to him in a 1-on-4 overalls. Got it down to 3. Bomb plant can be secured though, and they know exactly where he is.
Man, what can he really do in a situation like this, Jay? I mean, even trying to save may be a bit of an issue considering there's a player in ladder and Zepper in the window room. Puts a smoke down to allow him to cross over. 4th on the board from Chaos. Back and forth rounds, Jay.
Indeed they are. Chaos at the very least coming out on top for this one. It was a heavy investment round, so obviously their economy game kind of relied and rested on this round coming together for them. The AKs, the M4 up. Saved into the next round, so the buyback can come through. It will look a little bit awkward for RBG. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for a force back, though. That could be a half buy to buy back into a decent rifle round in the next round as well. That's also a possibility for the players that went down. What's the call here, RBG? What is the plan? How are you going to play this one out? It looks like it just be those upgrade pistols. Yeah, half buy around the AUG. Hex will be the main fragger here for the CTC.
Yeah, see if they can even hold on to that AUG into the next round. It's probably got to be one of the goals, but they've got a couple of upgraded pistols to surround it. Raf just instant entry coming out to the A bomb site. Aggressive player of Jumanchu and Alice. And this A bomb site is pretty much completely opened up now, Jay. Pony going down. The bomb's still in T-spawn control, and Snatcher's going to get pushed on. Easy, fam.
Frag found, easy as that. 2 standing for the CT side. Leaf will catch Walker out towards mid, and Hex has just got to hold on to against AEG. You can't even get away with that much. Leaf will shut him down. 5-3 now for Chaos. Rebuy will come back here from the CT side. The buyback, of course, will feature the AWP for Wiz here, so rifles are plenty over on that CT defensive. AK's in, the M4 saved by Zephyr here. And the early mid control again for the smokes up. The flash is over and incendiaries coming down. Mid control set in from Wiz. Will try to look for the opening frag somewhere up here. Zephyr look out, I think it's more short, but they have no idea. This spray's good for 2 good frags. As Walko and Hex fall, Pony gets a trade. We're in a 4-on-3 scenario. Jamanchu was traded back to 3-on-3 though, so RBG able to find a response even though B site is open.
Raph can just tell the fade towards Edge. Got the utility, he's got the position. Pony's going to be down and catch off the player at mid, and now Raph goes down, meaning it's all down to Vanity. Now that B bomb starts completely opened up, and he can start to regress through market if he wants. 1 versus 2 clutch scenario. He's got options here, Jay.
See what he's got. Backed up towards the apartments. Looking away at those backlines, expecting a backstab to come through from RBG, but they won't do so. In kitchen, both players coming in from Marky. He can't hear those footsteps just yet. He may start hearing them now. They're being very loud about this. That bomb is very clearly in the open. It can swing out from the window. The nades up, takes that damage, still swings out for the kill, and swings right on Pony, trying to force that position, sees that player, ducks down, keeps his head away from dodge, keeps the tag potential away from Pony, with no kit in play. He can't get towards this site in time. He'll burst through, try and do the damage. The spray's up with the AK. Will cost Vanity his life, but he does force the round away from RBG. 6-3, an expensive one for the T side, but they've got plenty of money to reinvest.
Yeah, look, Vanity just playing it so well. Just playing the time. He gets that bomb down rather than aggressing through short or through market. He decides to play a little bit more of a safer approach, going back into the apartments. And as soon as he takes that first call, plays the 1-on-1, ducks down, just tries to waste as much time. And look, for RBG, they tried their best. That was one of their best chances, Jay.
Yeah, M4 in for Pony. Sprayed through, coming up with that M4, getting John G to fall, taps up with the AK. Leaf will get Jamanchu back on Trey. Mac 10 at least getting picked up by Walko here, but retake mode maybe on with the bomb making its way out towards the site. Just has to get over to the site plant position, so M4's up, looking down to target. There's Rathan Zephyr with 2 good frags. Wiz comes up with the USB, at least getting another good trade back, but Leaf gets straight ahead. And Wiz will fall last here. So simple kills coming in, 3k up for Leaf, 7-3 on the board. RBG, that was an eco. They can go back in with the rifles here.
Yeah, look, not too much of an investment there to come out from RBG. And Chaos, though, 7-3 up, Jay. You can really feel as if that they're starting to put some hurt now onto the RBG camp. We saw at least an early competitive standpoint at 3-3, but now 4 rounds in a row to go the way of the Chaos side.
Straight into the mid control for the nades. The AWP's in. And the M4 back over to the sandwich area. We'll just sit back and wait. Sprays blind as anything at the edge of those smokes. They will try and look for some sort of CT contact. It will be very passive for the moment here from the RBG side. The M4 ready, Molotov, the backline will force him out. Vanity not ready for the face though. Jamanchu will get that 1 kill. Jonji will burn him alive, but Pony swings out on Rob. Ethan, his teammate, sees the player at bench and drops that bomb in the open as well. Zephyr trades back to Evans as the bomb goes out into no man's land. Not contested by the T side. Flashes over, Leaf looking in. If he's in the corner, we'll take down that one player. Zephyr will find that trade and get to the B site control now for the plant. Where is he going to go for it? Open towards Marky. That's risky. Pony's rotating from that position, but he's nowhere near it here. So that's super aggressive from Zephyr, and Pony's going to win out the fight as a result. 3k to his name, looking for the AWP, but he'll get away with the round here. The defuse will come through. And a 4th to RBG Esports. Again, the CT side is doing decent damage here. Making these rounds and making these halves actually as close as possible. buy potential for Chaos is not looking amazing at this stage. You've got the AKs coming out for 4 of them. A 5th will come up for Zephyr. I was wondering if we get the AWP kill. Watch Pony in with this fantastic sequence. It's a great job done by him to finish off the round and everything. The AWP in for Wiz as well. Again, the investment from RBG is going to look a little bit weird with the FAMAS in for Hex, but other than that, got the main staple rifles out for the moment. Flashes in the mid-control. Walker around this corner. M4 spray. The AK comes back. The nades up. The incendiary's coming through. Damage being done here. Wiz and Walko. Tag. Molotov. Smokes up. Flashes over. On towards the short control. That's going to get a bit awkward. There's a big gap that they can utilize on the T side as they rotate out towards the mid control and lean in towards the A play. Minute and 10. The hit comes through. No CTs directly on the site. They will have passive positions set and ready to the CT control. Vanity will open up the ramp plant. Racer on the AK. Vanity takes that face and gets that kill. 5-on-4 scenario. Looking off for a secondary flank. No, Wolko and Jumanji chime back in. Leave for the trade. John G sees that player in the back lines. Gets that kill as Leave gets Wolko. Meanwhile, Raph upstairs here in the Palace area with a frag on to the last player of Hext. Player on site going down simultaneously. So an 8-4 scoreline for KLCC. And RBG have themselves an eco round. Lost bonus isn't there. $2,900. Oh, hello. There he is.
Hello.
How you doing?
Mate, I turned off the switch, turn it back on, and we're good to go. And it seems like RBG have got a 4th.
I'm trying to find a Mr. Roboto meme for you right now. I'm trying to think of a good joke, but I couldn't find one while you were gone, so... But at least you're, at least I can understand what you're saying now, and so can the rest of the people at home. Awesome. So, nades up, Eco coming in for the CT side, but already Jumanji and Walker, they'll get an opening kill on Raph. Pistols are doing damage, Jay. They've got away with a couple, making a 3rd from Wiz. Can't quite follow up, but with Vanity and Zephyr to try and bring this round back, and AK picked up for Jumanji, this is still very winnable for the CT side. Talked a lot about those RBG anti-ecos. Well, Chaos will be suffering the same issues. Vanity, back at Brucey's spot, ready for 3 players to line up for him. Sees that contact, takes him down. Second player swings out. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful 1v3. Oh, that's lovely for Vanity. 4 kills for him overall. And the T's, I mean, if that was against Rifles, that would have been amazing from him. But 9 to the board of Chaos for the moment. They are still just grinding their way up for the T side for the moment. Yeah, nice display of talent there from Vanity, just isolating so many of those into one-on-ones. Even a flashbang from Zephyr seemed like the only element from him in the round. It really was Vanity, the one to bring that back. But look, for RBG, they do make the round expensive. Unfortunately, the economy is built up at quite a margin here for Chaos, so even losing this round here is not going to make the biggest of differences going into round 15. A bit of aggression coming out from Ramp. Pony having a big off angle to this Palace peak, but he's still got Leaf to deal with. There's Raph taking Jumanji. M4 for Pony. Gets Leaf to fall. Wolko on site. Ready to swing and a hit. No, there's Raph with the frag back. The flash has come over from Pony. Still here towards Palace. Sees that one player near the default boxes. Molotov will get a kill on Zephyr. So a 3-on-3 situation. One plant can't yet get received. Brass in such a low HP scenario that he can't afford to take a nade to his face, and that's exactly what Hex is going to put towards him. So frag found. Bomb plant can still be secured here. They're on a 3-on-2 post-plant favor to RBG. Good incendiary up towards that Palace position. That's going to give him a little bit of time now. Jonji can start to move his way around this window room position. Maybe even catch off Wiz, because he's one of the B players that's going to be rotating in. He's going to hear that pop open out from the ladder room. Oh, he fires a little bit too early. And now the element of surprise has been given up. Can I take that kill back over at Jungle? Takes a couple things down. Jonji gets that wall bang headshot. Vanity taking damage. They know there's a player now towards Connector in CT. And they'll swing at the right moments, get the kills very quickly, one after the other. And RBG will secure their 5th for the CT side. Oh, nice retake coming out from RBG. We saw a little bit of a contest there in the Palace that Jonji was able to win out on. But from there, the 2 versus 2, they just peek on each other's contact. And unfortunately for Jonji, like, he made a really good play getting aggressive in towards that jungle position, Jay, but as soon as he wasn't able to find that kill onto Wiz, it just gave him up, and from there he was just pretty much standing in the open.
RBG, 3 more rounds to be able to tie up what they were able to achieve over on Inferno. So far, a little bit of a misnade there from Leaf, but so far, like, RBG, like, they're still contesting this first half of Mirage, Jay.
Yeah, again, putting up as many rounds as possible here. Done quite the damage at this moment. Smoke's up there towards that connector area, meaning that there will be no contest from the C side at the moment, at least no contact from them. Aggression from Wolco catches off Jonji. Should have won that frag, but got caught off guard for it. RBG kicked things off with a man advantage.
It was the MP5 to actually get aggressive in the apartments to be able to give Wilco the opening pick. Now Pawnee's been able to chime over towards the A side of the map. Things are looking very, very strong here for RBG. They maintain a 5-on-3 advantage. Pawnee's getting dinked down, but really for Chaos, they've got the mid control. They've got a lurk from Leaf out from ramp. They need him to be able to find the contact pieces towards the top of connector.
Opt for Wiz doesn't get that kill. Eventually, Raph does fall. So 2 standing now for the final round. You know, the half here for Chaos. But Wiz turns around the right moment, only lands a leg shot on Vanity. And Pony can swing out to the trade, leaving it all on Leaf now. 1-on-4. Sees the heads of 2 individuals, but gets tapped up to low HP. Gets that first kill and that second, not quite the third of Hexed. He got close though. 9-6 will turn the half for Chaos. Still at the advantage. We go to a break. It's their CT side coming up after this.
Just leave it to me. I know what I need. You'll find if you see. And if you believe, you live and you breathe, you'll find the key. Lifting me, lifting you. Can't go alone, let's do by two. Doing this together, it's me by you. All through the night, all through the night. This is me, this is you. When we get together, we can all pull through. I don't ever wanna stop this groove. Let's get it right. Take it to the Lord, then take it to the grave. Listen to the wise man, tell me what to say. Listen to your heartbeat like it still bleed. A little bit of hope, yeah, it's what we still need. Say a little prayer for the moment. Give what you got, just go in. Can't hold you back if you own it. Live your life like a chosen. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood. And I won't take no for an answer. If it don't hurt me, it makes me stronger. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood. And I won't take it no more. If I won't, I will be there. Just leave it to me. I know what I need. You'll find if you see. And if you believe, you live and you breathe, you'll find the key. Know what I need, I know what I need. You'll find the keys, the keys.
It's been a while, yeah. Safe to say over a year. Still it feels like I saw you every day. Tired of hanging around the ones that always need an explanation. I don't need to every day. Explain myself, don't hold it against me if I'm somewhere else. Put all the masks that I had on the shelf. Wish I could stay, but it's bad for my head.
And Chaos still leading here against RBG. Already the Pistols kick things off with a 2-for-2 trade. RBG suppressed towards that mid-position. Chaos doing some damage here. Wiz can't land his shots, running out of ammo, being pressured in by two of the individuals. The bomb being dropped out towards that mid-position. Now RBG are going to have to fight back for the crucial piece of kit that they need to get in this round.
You've got to think that this is going to be a really tough affair to come out from both Pony and Jamadchu. They really need to try and force Chaos to make some mistakes here and just over-peak. And instead, the CTs are actually going to try and force their way into this mid-control. Flash coming in for Pony does blind off a couple of the members of the CT side, but they still manage to get away with the kill. 1 versus 3, bomb control in the favor of the CT side. Pony trying to tap away, does get Goosh down to 62 points of health, and they keep going hunting. They want to find this kill, and Jonji is going to be able to get 3 kills in the round. So this is the first pistol round victory for the Chaos side in this matchup.
Yeah, 3 for 4 for RBG, and Chaos now turning around a big opening round here in this half. Of course, pressuring onto the mid-control. The bomb dropped pretty early on in that round, and of course that's what led to RBG having to, you know, scramble to get back anything. Set into the execution basis for the Tech-9s, the Eagles, the P250. All the utility execute coming out, set piece in from the pistol. See what Zeppa can do alongside Leaf, the SMG, rounds this corner. Oh, Hexed! Alright. That's a good start. 1 player found. The first bullet connects to the head, and a 5-on-4 can get the plant in and can set up the retake. Zeppa will get the trades back. Vanity with his second SMG will drop in, get a double, and a triple overall. Quick cleanup from Chaos. They do allow the bomb pod to come through, but RBG will not get the round.
And I tell you what, I love the confidence from Chaos too. Like, normally I don't like players pushing through smokes and what have you, but that was the perfect moment because there were so many distractions pulled away. We saw the SMGs were able to get a couple of kills, completely blind through smoke. We saw a player dropping down from stairs. I think it might have been Vanity that drops into Sandwich and just creates a lot of chaos on the site and pulls a lot of distractions away. And for RBG, they get away with a bomb plant. They're able to do some damage, but they don't convert the round, Jay. Nade stack out towards the top of mid, maybe going in towards window, maybe?
Seems so. Running in the AWP, Wrath and Vanity with those picks. Mid-control dismantle for the T side. 2v5. Wrath and Wolko only trying to trade something back here on the bench position, but there's Leaf with the kill. Jamadchu, well, there wasn't much he could do. He's got a bomb in his control at least, so he could work with this, but bomb plant is his best bet, and even then he's probably not going to get that much here.
I think he's trying to bait them in by seeing the bomb and might give him the best chance of taking a kill. So Wrath is going to see it. Is he going to see Jamadchu? Oh my goodness. Well, that's hard to look at.
It does suck that what was it? He got caught up by a jumping headshot on the M4. Like
Yep.
that's upsetting. But alas, fire coming in for RBG, AWP coming up for Wiz in particular, lacking in the head Kevlar. So every weapon on Chaos could get the one-shot headshot, including that SMG of Zeppa. Bit of a difficult one here for the T side. They make their way up. Incendiary's down onto the back of the stack. Leaf in connector waiting. Players to round up here. The utility and the nades, smokes will keep them suppressed under mid-control. RBG going passive and careful off the back of the opening. Contact and Wrath will get Jamadchu, will kick things off for the CT side.
Oh, I don't know if they saw Wilco getting into the window room area, but Zeppa's here with the MP9. The AK is going to be able to at least find a trade back to turn it into a 4 versus 4. Now he can try and split in towards CT. Wait for aggression. The timing is awful. I don't understand how that happened. It's almost like someone whispered in his ear to look the other way, Jay.
Oh, that's upsetting. That's so upsetting. Oh, Wolko, he's going to be raging at his desk about that one. Right, faced in by Wiz. Let's get picked apart at the very least here. RBG finding a trade frag, but that backstab coming in from John G. Keep your eyes on that T-spawn. M4 sneaks up slowly. Might try and cover them off. Good flashing, catches Leaf directly in the face. Now John G's got to make noise. He wants to make this backstab happen here. He's looking on to the ramp position. Does not see any contact. No force back defensive. No force rotations from the RBG. So good flashes in. And John G will drop in on Wiz. Get that frag and double up the pony. AK's recovered. 13 to Chaos. And this CT side looking as monster as Chaos did in the latter half of the Inferno map.
Yeah, look, they haven't really given them a bit of a chance, have they, Jay? Absolutely flawless going into the second half. It's 4 rounds in a row to go the way of the Chaos side. And RBG are going to be yet on another eco. Now, they have still made these eco rounds pretty expensive. They've been able to, sometimes get 2 or 3 kills. So if they can do that again, maybe try and take the AWP out of the hands of Vanity, then at least they can be damage. Wrap though, up towards top mid, bomb control, and they try to split so quickly into PJ, and they don't have bomb now.
Yeah, Javanchu dealt with by Vanity, says John G. Or Warbang. Tony does find an angle to work against Ralph. So one contact taken, but Zeppa finds that trade in the connector area. So Hext alone. 1v4. Deagle takes that face in, sees that one player, but again, just forced away by the M4 spray. We're 14 to 6 set in for the CT cap. This is probably going to start to leave to the end of the map up here. I don't believe that RBG are going to pull this back from the brink.
Hext. See if he can maybe bait them into getting aggressive. Like, he could pick up an AK. There's no real chance him saving it. They'll get more money, so do some damage. 40 seconds on the clock. And, well, for Chaos, leaning in to be able to get a 14th round here, Jay. You've got to think for Hex, like, what are the chances? Like, this A-bomb site, there's one player here of Leaf. Zeppa can be on a quick rotator out from the window position. I mean, really, if he gets the default, then he can maybe get a bomb plant in, but Leaf's been able to see him, and now all the rotations are starting to come through. Leaf is still tapping away with the Tech 9. He was just peeking up and down.
The taps connected to tags. There you go. 14-6. Chaos. In 2 rounds of the lead, of the victory, I should say, against RBG. And this final buyback will be their last chance. AWP for Wiz. Double up setup meanwhile for the Chaos side, and you can see the odds from GG Bet how they've tipped over. The gap towards the left-hand side of the smoke. I don't think they'll shoot. There is one. Either way, Wilco will get straight up and take Zeppa down to kick things off in the connector area. Good opener, but Jamanchu responds towards Wrath. Makes it a 5v3 now for RBG.
I'll tell you what, this has to be a round that they convert, Jay. This is some really great opening advantages. Zeppa caught off. And then Wrath trying to get aggressive from the underpass position, trying to wrap around and get as aggressive as possible. Now, Vanity's had this AWP out through mid, at least looking to try and take a bit of a contact, but it looks like for RBG, they're just going to be setting themselves up for a simple A execution. Leaf, he could be the damage dealer. He's starting to make a bit of movement in Palace.
AWP watching with John G. Falls back with a flashbang. There's a good kill for one good frag. Rico's in for another good kill, but nothing going to get found here. 3v3 scenario. AWP does get overwhelmed. Actually, both of the AWP get overwhelmed as Hex gets Leaf to close out his 2K, close out the 7th for the T side. And RBG will keep themselves alive for the moment. But again, it's just a round to avoid match point for Chaos. They've got many, many more chances to turn this around, including this next buy coming in.
And look, that's much better from RBG. And I think, honestly, one of the biggest things that they've struggled with is not converting rounds, but probably finding man advantages and holding on to it. Chaos have done a superb job across both maps of the series of a lot of the time getting that opening pick, or if RBG get it, it's just instantly traded back. Oh, Ras got a bit of an edge on this smoke, Jay.
Catches Walco for it as well. His name, pass burst 2 from John G. Oh, the spray, so awkward. Hext will get tagged up. Wiz is going to fall to the hand of Zeppa. Good flash in. Ross going to turn around to assist Leaf with the kill. Doesn't give any assistant credit there on the kill feed, but doesn't matter too much because the kills are going the way of the CTs, and that's what matters. Jumanchu next to 4, Pony last man standing, out of Palace, Leaf there with the double up. Match point now for Chaos, this CT side. There's 8 rounds to come back against before RBG can get to overtime, and unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be possible for them to. I think this is going to be the end of the series right here, right now.
It's come out, Jay. I was wondering. I know Vanity's one of the players with the PP Bison that likes to get it out every now and then. But John G, to be fair, he doesn't have a great amount of money. I mean, he could have asked one of his teammates, Wrath or Vanity, to drop an M4, but he's going with the classic 64 bullets PP Bison.
And he's rushing Ram, because of course he does. Takes minimal damage by that Molotov, by the way. Wrath and Hex there with the opening frags, and the Bison gets Pony. That's an upgrade to a Galil, rifle in the hands of him for free. Walko, Wiz, and Hex. Player set in. They've got bomb control as well for Jonji. Wrapping over towards the top mid area. Sees that one player here, footsteps behind him. He does get overwhelmed by Hex at least, but Leaf pushes forward towards the top mid control. Gets Walko to fall. 2 standing for RBG, and there's only so many options. They've pushed out of the apartments now, and Leaf's going to hear these footsteps in the T-Sport.
Wiz and Hex trying to see if they can bring this back. Now, Chaos are very quick to try and rotate into this A-ramp position. He could go down to ramp, but Hex is now in a 1 versus 2. Vanity and Zeppa to deal with. One towards jungle, the other one out from CT with the NWP. Vanity hasn't seen him, quite can't hit the shot. And smoke up, but him and Zeppa are still alive, and for Hex, he's on for the ace at this point, Jay.
He clutches it. Hero-like plays. Nah. Not to be. 16-7 for Chaos EC as they dominate the series.